Thank you for viewing West Georgia Technical College competitive selection process. This video is especially for students interested in the Clinical Laboratory Technology degree. In addition to this video, all students should also view the new student orientation online as soon as they are admitted to West Georgia Technical College. You can access the link to the NSO from the website on the Advising Center page. The presentation you are currently viewing deals only with the competitive selection process for clinical lab tech, but the new student orientation deals with much more that will help you to be successful. What is competitive selection? It is a process that a student must go through in order to enter one of the following 8 degree and diploma level healthcare programs that are offered at West Georgia Technical College. They are Clinical Lab Tech, Dental Hygiene, Medical Assisting, Physical Therapist Assistant, Practical Nursing, Radiologic Technology, Registered Nursing, and Surgical Technology. Why is my program listed as Healthcare Science instead of Clinical Lab Tech? As you take Level 1 core classes, you are actually in the Healthcare Science Certificate Program. Your intended future program is Clinical Lab Tech. You must successfully complete certain courses, take an entrance exam, meet all requirements before you actually enter into the competitive selection process for the Clinical Lab Tech program at a certain time of the year. If you are selected for the Clinical Lab Tech program, your program will change from Healthcare Science to Clinical Lab at that time. Until you actually go through competitive selection and are admitted to the Clinical Lab Tech program, any courses not in Healthcare Science are not in your program. Financial aid will not consider classes taken outside of your program. What classes are required for Clinical Lab Tech competitive selection? You should take English 1101, Math 1101 or 1111, Biology 2113 and 2113L, Biology 2114 and 2114L, Chemistry 1211 and 1211L or 1151 and 1151L, and ALHS 1090. What entrance exam is required for the competitive selection process? You will take the Psychology Services Bureau or PSB exam. You need to make a minimum raw score of 200 on edition 3 of the exam or 250 on other older editions. This exam is offered through our Community Education Department, and you can see that area of our website for testing schedules and information. Look for assessments and testing. There is a fee charged for the test that financial aid does not cover. What other requirements must I meet to compete for the CLT program? You also must be currently certified in CPR for the healthcare provider. CPR courses for the healthcare providers are offered through the American Heart Association and may also be taken through our Community Education Department or at other locations. What are the deadlines to apply? There's one program that meets on the Murphy campus and it starts summer semester. The deadline to apply for this each year is January the 15th. Please note that all Level 1 requirements must be completed and the paperwork submitted to the Office of Student Affairs by the Level 1 deadline to be eligible to apply for the clinical lab program selection. No exceptions will be made. How is the score calculated? The PSB exam accounts for 25% of the overall score. The 9 Level 1 core classes and labs count for 75% of the overall score. Students who are ranked with the highest overall scores from competitive selection will be selected for program admission. How is the academic score calculated? Students receive points for each of the 9 Level 1 core classes and labs completed with a C or better. An A is worth 4 points, a B is worth 3 points, and a C is worth 2 points. This number is then multiplied by the credit hours value for the class. For example, English 1101 is a 3 credit hour class. If a student makes an A, he or she would receive 12 points. That would be 4 points for the A times 3 credit hours for that class. The total number of points received is then divided by the total number of points possible and that figure makes up 75% of your total score. Here's a checklist that you can use to make sure that you're ready to apply for competitive selection. You must be admitted to West Georgia Technical College and have achieved regular status. You must be in good academic standing with the college. You must have completed all 9 Level 1 core classes and labs with a minimum grade of C on each and a cumulative GPA of 3.0 on these 9 classes. You must have completed the PSB entrance exam. You must have received CPR training for the healthcare provider and be certified. And you must submit a competitive selection file review request. That has to be turned in to the Office of Student Affairs no later than the deadline date with all documentation attached. If you're a transfer student, you need to make sure that all transcripts supporting your Level 1 coursework are on file with the Office of Student Affairs. What if I am selected? You will be notified by the Office of Student Affairs that you have been selected. Directions will be given in the letter concerning your next steps, and you should follow the instructions carefully. Drug tests and background checks will be conducted for all program candidates. You will be responsible for associated costs. You should contact financial aid at that time to determine your eligibility for the Hope Scholarship. Hope Grant no longer applies when you move to a degree level program. What if I'm not selected? You can look for areas that may need improvement to become more competitive for the next deadline. Consider a different competitive program, or meet with an advisor to explore other programs offered at the school that are not competitive. The CLT degree requires commitment. Once a student competes and accepts a seat in the program cohort, he or she is expected to commit to attending West Georgia Technical College full-time. That includes at least Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and to making the program of study a top priority for the duration of the cohort. The cohort lasts for 2 years. For more information, you can visit the Advising Center section of the college's website, especially the Healthcare Advising area. You can review the information provided there, and also you need to read the section of the 2013-14 catalog regarding this degree. The catalog is located online, and the link is on the home page of the website. Thank you for taking your time to view this presentation. This has been brought to you by West Georgia Technical College Student Advising Center. Please email us at advising@westgatech.edu. Important: please take a minute right now to email your name and student number and the date of this session, and we will record and banner that you attended the session. Remember to use your student email account. We can also send you an advising plan at that time, or you can go ahead and download the plan from the Healthcare Advising webpage. Thank you.